Oh, by the way, you see on my lineup, we kind of adjusted some things. Kind of adjusted the orders and stuff. Billy's still there, so Trombone's still in fourth, and well, so yeah, mix this up here. We gotta win this game here. This is World Series. Here or nothing. Here or nothing.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper
well,
to
look
center.
at that.
Here comes Marte. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it.
Yeah, here's the thing. I got rid of him.
Fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Yeah. And that's Marte. I traded him for Hamilton. Of course, Hamilton's fast and stuff, so it makes up. And he gets on base, so. Of course, he's a good fielder. Of course, do I have him on? No, I have Herrera going to the center field.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets a piece.
Let's see, who do I have? No. Billy Burns. Is he substitute? No.
And before the pitch here, time is asked.
Yeah. I just traded it there. Okay.
For and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
It matches well. Okay, here we go.
Comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Phillips, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a 17-year big league vet, 36. So I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Even 2-2 count to Brandon Phillips.
Actually, he hasn't. Has not been to one World Series. Not that. That's not what I know of. But yeah. Still has the numbers.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the
3-2 count. Pitch is on, and my eyes messed up so bad. I was like, I don't know.
For so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The wall out to straightaway center. Marte is underneath this one, and he will make the catch,
that's all right,
so
that's
that'll
all right.
do it.
Just gotta focus in and pitch well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the north.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-2. There's a slider taken for a ball.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Hit back up the middle on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. From the stretch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Escobar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds leave one.
Leading off for the
Marky.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up.
That 2-seam's killer.
Votto has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 8.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Mike Moustakas. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 2-2.
Ball 3.
Fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duvall is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, Paulo Orlando. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Marquez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next up for the Royals, the pitcher, Antonio Marquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Ball 2.
I'm playing 2s, 2-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Slide out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Starling Marte. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound. It's been...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here.
Hitting out for the Royals, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think there's on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And I think that's the... He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Phillips stands at second with no outs. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1 to count. The 2-1 is in off the plate.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Paulo Orlando is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count for Paulo Orlando.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. The tag, and he is out at third.
Makes no sense.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. First time up, he went down looking. Up around the face.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hamilton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. No balls and 1 strike.
Oh. Okay. You guys probably can hear me more better.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, out to right.
Part of my mic.
Orlando's
upwards.
under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
All right.
Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He flew out in his last
several
down.
guys that has
right over the middle, knee high.
Which is scary.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And
there we go.
Pitch,
let's go. Oh, that's the inning. Okay. Well, now we're back up here.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Start off the 5th in this one.
What a name.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Darn curveball.
Pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That foosball of a curve.
This is on the ground over the first.
Okay. We're taking some pitches. Okay. Okay.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Antonio Marquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out.
Rookie of the year.
Time.
Pitching for the possible last game of the 2018 World Series.
Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup.
Too
right
early.
There. Great arm action.
Perfect.
Was totally out front on that one.
A ball and a strike to count to the Royals pitcher. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself
Why
down
giving
1
all
and 2 in the count.
change-ups?
Your head
It's a
starts to get on
pitcher.
a swivel here. Is he coming back with it
It was a
4
fat
times, or do I have to sit on
When I say
something
that,
else?
he goes
2 balls
fastball.
and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really wasn't in that at bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best shoot-strike approach either.
Right. Let's go, Escobar.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on.
He hit that 58 miles per hour. Yeah, what?
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. KC down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
That's crazy. That's insane. Insane.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second.
Launch it.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number
Digging
3.
in for his second at-bat, Scooter Jeanette hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball. This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart, runner in scoring position with 2 times. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left. Kevin Quackenbush takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now this is a man who will get paid.
Number 61, Kevin Quackenbush.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
GP, all that. GP.
Here's Brandon Phillips.
Good play.
He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hit one to right center all over there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there.
Alright, well, I'm so focused in.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now.
Trombone is up. Hopefully it went out. Stands all over
He's
there.
set. Here's the 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1.
More pitches. Quackenbush. Quackenbush really ain't that bad if you look at him. Yes, the control is absolutely terrible, but like he has good walks per 9s, good hits per 9s, good Ks per. I mean, they're pretty good actually.
The 3-1. Too
Anything
high,
really
and
bad
that
is
cost
that
him ball 4.
Yeah.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
If you
A
wanna
hit
get
in
that
2
power
tries
out of
for
him,
him.
a whole lot better player, but he's on
So
the
far.
he's 29, so whatever, you know.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Come on. That's fine.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to left.
Good hit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is Phil Gosselin. He's going to come off the bench as he'll be asked
Terrible
to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Gosselin.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
We gotta make sure
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Starling Marte goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
95.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Orlando is there, and they'll put it away to retire the side. Kyle Crockett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
No, that wasn't too early. That was way early.
1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it.
And way up.
1 away. Striding in once again, Paulo Orlando. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Crockett playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round,
Interesting.
you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Herrera is off at first with 2 away. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals leave 1 as they're unable to add to the... Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
We're back with this guy. Man, that can hit.
0-2 to count to Suarez.
Against lefties. See, 89 power against lefties, 77 contact versus lefties. He can hit. Imagine if he got this.
Wind up and the 0-2
numbers
pitch.
in the 90s.
Oh, look out! Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Got that.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the... And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're still down. It's 2.
Possible Royals.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Ready once again, Alcides Escobar. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. Shepler has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up.
All right. Faster. Stop biting yourself.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Right over the middle, knee high.
Not that. Oh, 6.5 million contract every year. He wants what he has
set
now.
And the 1-1
raised
pitch.
Up by that.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
It's 11
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
He has one last year of arbitration. I'm just gonna go ahead and
ends upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Take those free
Time to focus here. This game is way too close.
7? Yeah. He's 27, so I mean, yeah.
To be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And he's safe.
Not that far.
Up next for the Royals, catcher Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's 1 for 4. From the belt, the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
I was 2 for 4.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The tag.
Bill Hampton, you see.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Scooter Gennett. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1-0.
It's kind of funny how
hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hamilton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, John.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, that's kind of unfair. They get a
ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is
takes the side out like it.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Wilson Ramos. They'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Now the 2-0 home. Line hard. Foul.
Lucky. All right, come on.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike two.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Line towards center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Scheffler is there.
He
And
has
makes
it.
the catch for the second out.
What a craziness. Okay, shut up.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Career numbers
I'm
with
on
David
power
Hernandez.
swing
He's
and I'm
hitless in
going to
3
get
at
any
bats. Now started to go.
Has more power for righties, but by one. You know, this guy ain't that bad. I might look into David Hernandez.
Down after it, and he
He's
couldn't hold
32,
back.
but
It's strike one.
He's pretty young. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. That's it. Okay.
Now the pitch.
32. He's up there in age.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Baseball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
But yeah.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay. Waiting for that
Open
fastball.
stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a drive.
I told you I was
to
waiting for
right.
it.
There it goes. And this one clears
Power swing,
the
too.
bullpen. A long
407.
home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer so far in the series, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
This is his best series in the postseason.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
106. 2-seamer blasted it out of here.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side.
Joey Votto showing the hands.
Philip Urban to get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. They've certainly got their work cut out for them here. So he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Line toward the gap in left center.
Yes.
Hamilton is there, and there are two men gone now.
Let's go. Okay.
Ready for another chance, Jose Peraza. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. In there, no balls and a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Antonio Marquez, calm as a whistle.
2 out, nobody on.
He's 2 strikes away.
Hard hit to
Wait,
first.
it's hit the first.
Trumbo. And
Trumbo takes it in its hand.
And they have won it.
Royals win it all. Look at them all crowd up there. Look at Horn over there just going nuts. Big game.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining. Believe me, now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
The first year we did it. Beautiful.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory.
Yeah, he was hyped being his old team. I don't know why. It's just the old team, no? When they tried him.
And down on the field, you'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champ.
Oh, yeah. Why is old man? Hey, there's Ichiro! Ichiro! Yeah. Hopefully he retires as a champion, because, yeah, I'm not bringing it back. You're 44. I think he is. He's something like that.
Our final line score tonight.
We did it all. Excuse me. Antonio Marquez, 80 pitches, 9 innings. That's amazing. Oh, yes, we got a sponsor. Let's go. Royals have won the World Series. Oh, it's so calm, too. Seriously, it's gotten very quiet. It's gotten like quiet on this. Things going. Wilson Ramos, playoff MVP. Wilson Ramos, World Series MVP. He averaged 529, had 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. Crazy. Of course, Joey Votto was... Yeah. No. Nobody on this thing, so I mean... Well, I'm gonna end it here. Start a new thing and be a free agency.